And now for the moment we have all been anxiously awaiting for, the awards portion of the evening. In the spirit of Stand Together, we asked the Boston business community to look across industries from finance to healthcare to technology and nominate individuals and companies who stand for diversity and inclusion, even in the most turbulent of times. This was, as Kathy had mentioned, a monumental year for the Rosoff Awards. There were over 100 nominees. The panel of distinct judges had some very tough decisions to make, as you can imagine. The honorees we are about to meet are the ones that rose to the top. As each honoree is announced here this evening, I will invite a designated recipient to the stage to accept the award on behalf of the organization. And at this time, I invite Kathy Kiley and Don Fraser Bonert to join us back on stage to help present the awards. It's time to meet the 21st annual Rosoff honorees. All right, our first Rosoff honoree is paving the way for criminal justice reform by empowering legal representatives to change the way they think about punishment, by standing up for opportunity and encouraging those in positions of power to use their voice. We are proud to present this Rosoff Award to Adam Foss. Hold on. No, come on up. I have more to say about you, Adam. All right. You may have seen Adam's viral TED Talk, A Prosecutor's Vision for a Better Justice System, which focuses on the notion that legal representatives should focus on maintaining communities rather than dishing out harsher sentences and jail time. After serving under the District Attorney Daniel F. Conley of Suffolk County, Adam left his position as a prosecutor to collaborate with artist John Legend on his new organization, Prosecutor Integrity. This organization will serve to consult with prosecutors in using their power justly and as a tool to better people's lives. At this time, please join me in welcoming Adam Foss to the stage to formally accept his award. Our next Rosoff honoree is someone who sees her role as an opportunity to enact change and make a real impact in the startup world. She believes business leaders need to model a culture of inclusivity in our companies and create opportunities for people from diverse backgrounds and begin to embrace diversity in all of its forms. We are proud to present this Rosoff Award to Jody Rose. All right. As Executive Director of the New England Venture Capital Association, Jody and her team have been advocates for Hack Diversity, a Boston-based organization that connects capable prospective employees of minority groups with work opportunities in the innovation industry. Jody, please join us on stage to accept your award, and she has already joined us, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to Jody. Our final individual Rosoff honoree tonight is a local Dorchester DJ who has found a passion for activism through music. This individual runs an on-the-go recording studio called Mobile Stew that empowers youth to create music to help channel anger and distress through a creative means. Wait, hold up. This award goes to Mike Boston. Now, Mike recently caught the attention of Ellen DeGeneres, who sent her crew to Allen and Jerriston headquarters in Boston to surprise Mike. One of Boston's projects, which caught the attention of my station, WCVB Channel 5, shout out, was a song called One Beat for Peace, a rap collaboration between Dorchester youth and the Boston Police Department. It was an excellent piece. It's online still. And at this time, will Mike Boston please join us on stage to accept his award? Congratulations again to our individual Rosoff honorees, Mike, Adam, and Jody. Let's give them all one more round of applause. Now, our first company being honored this evening is an industry leader of diversity and inclusion in the biotech sector. They have shown true leadership in bringing diversity to their company at all levels, but also the wider ecosystem. Rosoff honorees are presented to companies that continually raise the bar, which is why tonight this award goes to Biogen. Biogen truly stands together as a united force when it comes to diversity and inclusion in their company. Through their Raising the Bar program, potential female leaders are encouraged to take on roles on corporate boards. By supporting boardroom diversity, Biogen is able to place strategic, analytical, and creative thinkers into board positions. On behalf of Biogen, I'd like to ask Kenneth DiPietro, I'm sorry if I messed up your name, EVP of Human Resources, please make your way to the stage to accept your award. DiPietro, there you go. Our next honoree is the first of two organizations tonight making great progress in technology. This company has been recognized for embracing all types of diversity and has received recognition for their focus on cultivating affinity groups that include employees who are veterans, disabled, or part of the LGBTQ community. Our next honoree this evening is Dell EMC. Dell EMC views diversity and inclusion as a business imperative and practices a multifaceted approach to implementing programs and behavior-focused trainings for employees. Dell EMC often calls themselves a people company dedicated to technology, and it shows in the way they recruit, invest in, support, train, embrace, and champion their employees to be the best they can be. One such way is through its STEM education programs offered to underrepresented gender and racial groups, and has established relationships with academic institutions to increase employment of diverse candidates with STEM degrees. At this time, please welcome Jackie Glenn, VP Global Diversity of Dell EMC, to the stage to accept their award. Staying in the technology sector, the leadership at our next company is held accountable for demonstrating progress in diversity throughout the year. They believe that fostering an inclusive community not only makes them a better company, but encourages their employees to succeed as a global team. Our next Rosoff Award honoree this evening is presented to Akamai. Akamai's Tech Academy is designed for diverse individuals who are interested in a technical career, but who may not have a STEM background or formal technical education. With the demand for tech talent at an all-time high, this creative approach meets the business demand while also developing the diverse talent skills to fill these roles. Instead of complaining about the challenge of being resigned to the available demographics, Akamai chose to invest in the solution, and it's already paying off. Here tonight, on behalf of Akamai, Julia Bonarigo, Senior Manager, Diversity, Inclusion, and Corporate Social Responsibility, please join us on stage to accept this award. By a show of hands, how many of you have seen or heard about the statue of the fearless girl facing off the charging bull on Wall Street? Well, New York City Mayor de Blasio has mentioned that this girl has fueled powerful conversations about women in leadership. Our next Rosoff honoree is intent to find a way to keep these conversations going. Good. This company installed a 50-inch tall bronze statue of a defiant girl in front of Wall Street's iconic bull, sending a very powerful message. I am pleased to announce our next honoree, State Street. The Fearless Girl is a visual reminder of how male-dominated Wall Street still is. And to address that inequality within their industries day-to-day, State Street Global Advisors launched the She Fund, where investors are encouraged to have more gender-diverse leadership and support better long-term social and economic outcomes in support of gender diversity. And to further their commitment to diversity internally, this March, State Street hired their first Chief Diversity Officer, Paul Francisco. Part of his role is to work to not only attract more diverse employees to State Street, but to also find mentors for them to help during their careers at the company. Now I'd like to invite Paul Francisco, Chief Diversity Officer from State Street, to the stage to accept this award. 'Cause I'm a lady. Yes, I'm a lady. Come on. I'm a lady. All my girls, show 'em you a lady. Tell the world, say you're proud to be a lady. I know I laugh so loud, and I might cry too much. Come on, to all those judgy eyes, I got a whole lot of love. Our final honoree tonight is a 20-something that is leading creative and bold solutions to the most pressing urban issues in the greater Boston area. The 20-something Rosoff Award is presented by Allen and Jerriston, a company with many nominees here tonight, and a proud sponsor of the Rosoff Awards.
Can I just correct it? It's Allen and Garrettson.
Garrettson. I'm
Totally teasing him. He would call me in the morning.
I am glad. I am humiliated, but I am glad that we got that correct.
Allen and Garrettson.
Well, folks, there you go. Okay. I'm going to go with A&G CEO Andrew Graff to join me on stage to announce the recipient of the 20-something award.
All right, so first of all, I need to say a special thanks to Kathy and her team for an unbelievable job tonight. So let's give them a round of applause. So without further ado, I'd like to present to you the recipient of tonight's 20-something award. The 2017 Rosoff 20-something award goes to Justin King. Yay, Justin! Justin is exploring bold and creative ideas to solve the most pressing urban issues by running a program called City Awake, the civic innovation lab of the Greater Boston Chamber of Commerce. He has been recognized by the City of Boston, Boston Magazine, and the Boston Globe for his efforts to mobilize and empower the next generation into important contributors to the civic process in Greater Boston. Justin's goal is to ensure everyone is empowered to shape the civic landscape and contribute small or big to the bold ideas necessary to solve the social issues which deem frustrating and inexcusable in modern society. This is why we are proud to award Justin with this award. There you go.